Hey my YouTube family. Okay, I was getting ready to do this vlog. I actually wanted to have addressed it before, but then I remembered that I did a video on it like a couple of years ago. But I've seen TheNaprika and Thepeeling Queen do a response to the recent can I touch your hair, or yes you can touch my hair rally that's took place in New York. I know it was Taryn Guy and a few other naturalistas. They were out in 14th Street, Union Square Park, and they had signs up saying you can touch your hair, and basically inviting people over to touch their hair. And I thought, interesting. Why? Seriously, why? I mean, it's their prerogative, so I'm not going to be like, they shouldn't be out there letting people touch their hair and all that stuff. As the Peeling Queen mentioned in her video, go over and check her out. It's their prerogative. Basically, who am I to say they shouldn't go out there with these signs and tell people to touch their hair? I look back on my video that I did 2 years ago, and I realize I feel the same way that I did a couple of years ago. I don't really want anyone to come and touch my hair. That's not to say that I haven't allowed people to touch my hair when they've asked and when the context is right. For instance, I was giving a lady that I know samples of products, and I was telling her, these products, they really soften your hair. It really does what it says on the jar, and actually I have it in my hair now. And of course she says, can I touch your hair, in response to that conversation that we're having. And I said, yeah, sure, feel it. But on a random thing, I still get that sometimes, randomly people come up, oh, can I touch your hair? And most recently, I've asked a question back to that question. Why? Seriously. And the person was kind of dumbfounded. They were like, oh, well, it looks so cute. Thanks. But why do you want to touch my hair? If it's out of curiosity, let's just keep it moving. If it's out of curiosity in wanting to know more about how I got the style that I got, or even if you ask me why the texture of my hair is the way it is, I will gladly invite a dialogue. I will gladly, tell you about products that I use, just educate you on, yes, all of us, our hair is different. This is how my hair grows out of my head. Some places are coily, some places are really kinky and nappy. Some places are looser curls than others. I would gladly invite a dialogue, and with the view of educating more to satisfy that curiosity. If it's just to come and put your hand in my hair, 2 years ago I said in my video, I'm not a dog, I am not a pet, and it does feel like petting, because I used to get this a lot. Oh, that's so nice, and don't pet my hair. I really don't like it. What I hate more than anything is those people who come up and basically hand in your hair before they say anything. I swear to God, if somebody does that to me, and I've had that experience, and I've had to just smack that away, and they look at me like, yes, don't get up in my personal space and don't ask me. Do not. That's like touching my boobs. Okay, maybe it's not that serious, but yeah, it's still a part of my body. It's still an extension of my. Do not put your hand in my hair without asking. Have you ever, this is not quite an aside, but have you ever gone to a public restroom and you know, you did your business, you come out, you wash your hands, and you might be there fixing yourself, and somebody comes in, and they clearly, you can hear them doing their business, and then come out and walk out the stall and go outside. And then you go outside and say to her, oh, can I touch your hair? Listen, I don't know where your hand has been. Lady, gentleman, no. You know, as far as, that's just my feelings on it. The rally thing, to me, I thought it was very interesting. I didn't quite understand the point, except for, you know, satisfying people's curiosity, and that's it. Maybe if there was dialogue involved, you know, people coming up, not necessarily asking to touch the hair, but, you know, just, you know, speaking more about it, and even for those women who aren't natural, maybe just it's more inviting to come over and ask about, you know, the care for natural hair if they're so interested to go that route. But yeah, it was weird. It really, the word I used was, oh, that's interesting, which is my euphemistic way of saying, yeah, that's weird. But yeah, that's just me, and that's how I feel about the whole thing. Didn't want this to be a long video, but my feelings haven't changed. I don't want my hair being petted, but there are instances where I will allow someone to touch my hair if asked, and if it's in the right context, and if I trust you that you know, your hands are pretty much clean. Yeah, I have a big thing about that. I'm not a germaphobe or anything, but yeah, so that's it. I might do this as a response video to the Naprika and the Peeling Queen. I don't even know if I can do that, or I'll just upload it to YouTube. But let me hear what you guys think about this whole rallying thing, and your views about people touching your hair. All right, thank you for tuning in, and thank you to all my new subscribers, guys. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, and peace out. Stay blessed.